Yo, what is up, my dudes? This is DevinePlayz, and welcome back to another episode of Angel Wings. So last episode was a long one. We already know, I mean, the video game aspect of this, we already know who Nudie is gonna say. If y'all saw last episode, I'm pretty sure we all know what Nudie was gonna say. And if you don't know what she was gonna say, and if you didn't watch last episode, I don't know why you're here, cause yeah, I don't know why you're here. You're missing out all the deets. But anyways, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. This is the start of day 31, and we're back at work. The office is dreary and silent today, as if the air has been sucked out of the room. Where is my mouse? Maybe it's just me. The rest of the sparse number of employees seem to be working as usual. Let me move this back a little bit. It's a little too close. I glance over at Haydong's empty cubicle, or what used to be hers. Her name tag has already been removed. Oh, snap. Did she... promotion? Sighing deeply, I sit down at my desk and open my laptop. It's going to be a long day. What happened to... What's happening to everyone? Oh, please don't tell me... Okay, no, she's here. Dong Dong is gone. What am I supposed to do now? I don't know. Where'd she go? What happened? Went off to a new position after she just got all that recognition from that guy in the suit the other night? How could she do this to us? So Haydong's gone and Sola is gone. I wonder how the story would be like if I focused more on them. Like, would they be gone? Jay half-heartedly wipes down the bar with the dirty rag, eventually giving up and propping her elbows up on the counter. It won't be the same without her. It is always great. You still have me. Yeah, let's try to lighten up the mood a little bit. You still have me. She bursts into laughter. Yes! There you go. Good one. Want a drink? There's already a glass of booze in front of me. You're going to destroy my liver. Relax, you baby. I'm having one too. Indeed, she pours herself a drink with just as much straight liquor in it. Cheers to being one of the only friends I have left. Oh, that's nice. That is way too depressing. Maybe I'll write a song about it. That's not a bad idea. Come to think of it, what do you do all morning while I'm at work? Jay downs her entire glass and places it back on the counter. Sleep? What? I sleep. All day? I have to work until 3 in the morning every night. What the heck do you expect of me? I'm sorry I can't be your white-collar princess like Haydong was. Now you sound more like yourself. Taking it back for a moment, Jay looks at me and chuckles. Okay. Thanks. I know. She turns around and continues cleaning glassware, quietly humming to herself as if the dark cloud over her head was lifted. I wonder what's going on in her head. What are you thinking about? Probably daydreaming about her next date. Oh, snap. Day 31 was super fast. There's been a lingering, unanswered awkwardness since the other day. Like neither of us want to remember what almost happened after Z's party. What almost happened? What happened? Instead, we just act like everything is normal. But I know things are a little different than they used to be. Did something else happen? That I don't know about? I can't write today. Why not? I'm blocked. Ah, that sucks. Blocked? Yeah, writer's block. That sucks. How do you unblock yourself? I don't know. What are you writing? Your love story? Forget it. Maybe I need more experience in the things I'm writing about. I thought you were used to writing about dragons and stuff. How did you experience that? In my dreams, maybe. Just kidding. In that case, nobody really knows what it's like to experience that. You just have to take my word for it when I write it. So, experience love for your love story, is what you're saying. No, I didn't say that. Besides, I think I'm slowly trying to figure that part out anyway. Oh, now what is that supposed to mean? Nothing. You know what? I think I've unblocked myself. Don't disturb me. What a silly girl. Oh well, feels like things are going well for her. That's enough to make me happy. Half the day gone already. I arrive home to see Kay disposing of yet another hefty cardboard box, this one even larger than the last. There are hearts crudely scribbled all along the surface in black marker. More spam mail? Oh, haha, you know how it goes. Those dang marketing schemes are getting more clever each day. They thought they could win this old lady's heart with this box. First of all, you're not even 30. Second of all, be honest with me. What's in those boxes? It's nothing. Seriously. I spent the last few days trying to reach out to Sola, to at least put my mind to rest, so I could stop blaming myself. I certainly have enough on my plate as is, and sure, many hours of the day, I'm too busy to worry about it, but I would be lying if I said I didn't think about it. It's been hard to be alone without these thoughts running through my mind. Like Kay suggested the other day, I'm doing my best to stay positive. And since she's been around a lot more lately, it's been getting easier. I haven't had a chance to thank her for trying to cheer me up. Still, I've been feeling a bit uneasy, and I'm not entirely sure how I can fix that. Kay sits before my slumped figure, carefully organizing pots and pans for meal prep. I consider asking if I can help, just so I can have something else to occupy my mind. But given my general apathy and lack of will, or lack of skill, lack of will, part of me believes I might just get in her way. Let's ask. Achievement unlocked. Iron Chef. Figuring I have nothing to lose, I put my hands on the counter and lean forward. Can I help you? Taken aback by my sudden request, she furrows her brow in confusion. Help me? Learning to cook? I'd like to learn. Her expression softens as she reflexes her stance. Oh, you had me confused for a bit there. She turns towards the fridge. Sure, I could use some help. I'm surprised you're willing. I figure it's time to get a hobby, learn a new skill. She chuckles. I know how to cook. This character trash. Silly, you already have a lot on your plate. Getting your feet on the ground in a new city is no easy task, you know. I stand up and make my way around the counter, staring into the open fridge alongside her. What are you feeling tonight? Sadness, mostly. She scoffs at me. Food-wise. The fridge is as well stocked as that of a Michelin star restaurant. Colorful vegetables are organized in a crisper drawer, a selection of raw meat perched on its own shelf. We could make pretty much anything in here. Exactly, Devin, so you decide what we make today. I know Kay has some flour as well, so baking is on the table too. What should I suggest? A real dinner? Yeah, a real dinner. I could cook some of this meat. I have some steak that I mean to cook eventually. Want to give that a shot? If it's alright with you. Of course, silly. She pulls some packages of meat and vegetables from the fridge and lays them out on the counter. Devin, could you wash and chop these potatoes for me? These potatoes? Potatoes! Fiddling clumsily with the knife she hands me, I try my best to cut the potatoes without cutting my fingers off. Kay looks back at me while toiling over the stove, dropping the steak onto a pan with a satisfying sizzle. You're doing great, Devin. Keep it up. The focus on making the perfect cut while keeping my appendages requires all of my will, and for a moment, I've forgotten what it was. I forgot what it was I was upset about. Perfectly seared with appetizing sides, thanks to yours truly, the first bite tastes as great as it looks. That looks pretty good. I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to get a little hungry. How do you like it? I love it. All thanks to your hard work. Thanks for helping me out. I should be the one saying that. It shows a lot of maturity that you were willing to at least try. I hope it made you feel better. Yeah, I think so at least. Well, I should be off to work now. She seems hesitant, disappointed when she mentions it. I hope things go well. I know that it's necessary for her to leave, but it doesn't make things any easier, especially when I have no idea when she'll be back. Perhaps it's the uncertainty that she'll come back at all. Am I being too dependent? I've relied on Kay for so much already. Are you going to be alright here? I'll be fine. I hope so. Anyway, text me, or come visit me if you get bored. Whichever one you fancy. Working with Kay was fun, even though she did most of the work for me. I never felt rushed or pressured, and above all else, I never felt that I was annoying her or interfering. Her gentle presence makes her a helpful teacher. I felt like I learned something today. Day 33. Feels like it's going to rain. Day 33. Dang, these days are getting much shorter. I doubt anything interesting will happen here any longer now that Haedong is gone. And now that she's no longer here to cover for my incompetence, I think my days here are numbered. Devin. Ah, he really knows how to creep up on people. Yes? As I'm sure you've noticed, Haedong has unfortunately left our team. Yeah. It's a shame, really. She left to pursue an opportunity with another company. Said it was a better fit for her. Can't imagine why. You have everything you could ever need here. He spreads his arms out, motioning to the space around us. All I can see around me are 30-year-old cubicles, sickly green walls, and air conditioning so loud that I have to shout over it to have a normal conversation. I can never tell if Mr. So is joking or not, and I'm too afraid to ask. Yeah, it's too bad. Anyway, I understand you two had a special relationship. I hope you can continue to work hard in her stead. Special relationship? I wouldn't go that far. Anyway, just wanted to stop by for a quick chat. Keep up the good work. Thanks. Dang, nighttime already! There's nobody here. People want to spend the summer nights outside, not cooped up in a bar. It's like April. This can't be called summer. It's warm enough to be summer. Beats the snow. Snow this, cold that. We never get that here. It's so boring. Boss, can I go? Sure, whatever. What does your boss even do back there? He's always counting money or thinking of ridiculous things. Last I heard, he wanted to add a rum-soaked ham to the menu. That sounds pretty good, actually. Not the rum part. Not too big on alcohol. Only a bar owner would think of such a stupid idea. Jay stomps off and sits down on the edge of the fountain. To be honest with you, I'm getting tired of all this. Oh snap, she about to leave. Tired of what? All of it. Bartending, city life, whatever. She leans forward and stares down at the cracked and weathered concrete. I thought living the city life was your dream. I thought it was too. But the more I live it, the more I realize life kinda sucks everywhere. Don't get me wrong, the lights are pretty. It's always warm and I feel like I could really make something of myself here. But on the other hand, it's way too crowded. I have to deal with rude customers and I always smell like old booze. Sounds like you need a career change. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Where's your fancy songwriting contract? Hopefully that happens soon. I'm tired of eating ramen. At least it helps me stay skinny. That is incredibly sad. Something's gotta balance out all the alcohol, right? That's even more sad. Please stop. Jay lifts her head up and stares off into the distance. Maybe I wouldn't like songwriting either. There's lots of fake and slimy people in the entertainment industry too. Gray tells you? I've met some of them at the bar and stuff. Those old pervs. I told myself for years that this was a dream worth fighting for. Was I wrong? I mean, I think it still is, but I'm not sure anymore. Why's that? It's my passion. I'd even go as far as to say I love making music. But these days, I don't know. Do I really love it? Believe in it? Or was I just in love with the idea of writing songs and living in the big city? To be honest, I thought if I just kept doing what I was passionate about, I'd meet someone special who had the same passion. At least someone to share it with. To give meaning to those sleepless nights, those 3 a.m. moments of inspiration. It's funny, I think even now I'm doing this for a love that might not even exist. She chuckles sarcastically to herself. I don't know what to say. You don't need to say anything. I don't know why I tell you this stuff anyway. I don't expect you to care. She hops off the edge and stands up again, hands on hips, staring boldly into the bright streetlights overhead. It's okay. I'll keep fighting for that dream. Because I know there's at least one person who believes in me out there, and that's enough. Who's that? She looks back at me, smirking confidently. That's obvious, isn't it? Who, me? Was that stomach grumbling? Come on, let's get some food. Yep. I don't want you paying for me again. Fine, you can pay. Well, that's what I thought. Don't worry, I got you. I got ya. Tornado potato. Tornado potato. Alright, day 34. Nudie's late again. I even went and bought her some coffee today. Interesting. I almost forgot to tell you, I'm hanging out with Z today. Sorry for the short notice. Alright. Okay. Oh! I thought that things were improving. That maybe Elise was wrong about everything she said. Oh, the coffee. Oh, the coffee. The wasted coffee. I don't drink coffee, but the wasted coffee. But after all this, it still feels like I'm back at square one. I don't want to believe that what Z said was true, that she's just too immature to know better. But it feels like instead of growing, it's slipping away. Is she just playing around? I have no right to be jealous. Do I? Do I what? Dang, that's it? Day 34 end like that? And then this guy came in. He had a box full of fried chicken and everything. Wait, no, that's not all. He also had a binder full of pictures of Sola. Wait, what? Yeah, I knew she was popular, but wow. This guy was her biggest fan. He says he collects them, only pictures of her. Said he had rare ones. You really do meet interesting people. That was the weirdest one today, for sure. Oh wait, yesterday there was a guy. Ever since that night at the hotel, Jay has been like a completely different person around me. No longer combative or irritable, but good-natured and relaxed. Well, she's always combative and irritable, but not by regular Jay standards. It's comfortable. Like talking with an old friend, she speaks frankly without fear of holding back. Meanwhile, work is almost unbearably stifling. Every minute I look over at Haedong's empty cubicle and feel immense guilt as if I somehow caused her to leave. Is it because I let her walk home alone? Is that really why? Or is it my decisions that came up to this point? Jay's mantra is a good way to forget all that. You seem happier these days. What? Like you're in a good mood. You seem happier than before. She blushes slightly and laughs nervously, diverting her gaze. Obviously, you just didn't get to know me well enough. There's a reason all my friends love me after all. She pauses for a moment and looks at me. I mean, you too, though. After Haedong left, a white luxury sedan pulls up outside the bar, parking in the tiny alleyway nearby. It looks familiar. A man steps out, wearing an oversized white t-shirt and joggers. Hair is short on the sides and long on top. That's Jay Park, right? Or Gray. That probably describes a lot of people, but in this case, yep. Hey, what up? Jay's eyes widen and her mouth hangs open in disbelief. What's he doing here? He strolls through the open bar and surveys the area before noticing us, sitting at the bar. He tilts his head up towards me in greeting. So this is where you're working, huh? Yep. Huh. Cozy. Not the type of bar I'm used to, but it's alright. It's a way to make a living. I'll have a Yamazaki. Neat. Which one? The 18-year. Of course. She hastily pours a glass of the top shelf whiskey. What are you doing here anyway? Oh, right. I was in the area and wanted to stop by. I got good news for you. Her face lights up in excitement. Got a meeting with some execs in a few days. They liked your work. I think we might be able to slide you in and get something worked out. Jay's mouth is still agape in amazement. Jay leans over on the counter. About a week from now? I'll text you more details, but it'll be at Hotel Grand. You know the one. I'll be there. Dope. I had to pull some strings for this one, so make it count. They want to see more professional level stuff from you. You bring some new heat and we'll be in business. And most importantly, dress cute. He drops a $100 bill on the counter. Keep the change. He stands up straight and turns to leave, glancing at me out of the corner of his eye. And one more thing. Try not to bring anyone else with you. Feel me? Jay nods hesitantly. This is your big shot, girl. Look forward to it. Seemed kinda sus, but yeah, alright. Jay hops up and down behind the bar in excitement. Can you believe it? It's finally happening. What a punchable face. Who cares? This is my chance. I can't say I like the guy, but I'm happy for Jay. In person, or in real life, I'm actually a fan of Jay Park. But his character in this game, ooh, kind of a douche. Day 36. Alright, that's gonna do it for this episode. This game is a lot longer than I thought. I honestly thought it was coming to an end, but I guess not. So, it seems like Jay may have just gotten her chance to make it big in the, you know, the entertainment industry. Mr. Gray has pulled some strings, but honestly, he still seems kind of sus. Especially when it said he looked at me in the corner of his eye and said not to bring anyone, pretty much for her to go alone. Kind of sus. So we'll see how things go in the next episode. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that like button, I would really appreciate it. And if you guys are new here or enjoyed my content, maybe consider subscribing to the channel. And this is DevinePlayz, and I'm out. Peace.